go. Check the main streams. All right. Looks like everyone is almost there. All right. All right. You ready to do this?
I'm born ready, dude.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I'm ready to doom with the doomers. Let the doomers doom.
The strange, the bizarre, the funny, and the sad. In a world of algorithmic nightmares, these are the stories you find when you scroll too long. All the facts, all the absurdity, none of the fluff. This is Doomscrollin with your hosts, Sam Tripoli and Midnight Mike.
So strap yourself in.
Yeah! Yes, guys, welcome to Doomscrollin, the most educational hour on the internet. You will learn more in this hour and a half than you will learn in a 4-year degree. Trust me on that. This is where the bangers bang. I'm Sam Tripoli, and as always, my co-host, the wizard himself, Midnight Mike. How are you, brother?
I'm doing very well. I'm excited for a lot of videos. We have a ton to get to.
Dude, when you go take a week off, you get loaded up on some good stuff, good stuff, okay? We stand on business here at Doomscrollin. We have some big announcements. We'll announce those later on in the show, but let's get to it, dude. Enough talk.
Yeah.
Let's doom.
Let's make this happen. Let us bring the Doom wheel on stage. Come on here. Let's go. Boom. There we go. The wheel of Doom is now on stage. Let's figure out where we're going.
75 videos, guys. There's 75. Look how slim those slices are. My God. Go. We got so much.
All right, let's get it going here. Here we go. This is the first spin. Here we go.
Wheel of Doom.
Did you know that in some parts of the world, wild parrots have become addicted to opium? In southern India, these birds have developed such a strong hunger for the drug that they raid entire farms relentlessly, sometimes taking up to 40 hits of opium milk a day. Farmers, who grow the plants under strict licenses for medicinal use, have reported huge financial losses, and no scarecrow or noise cannon seems to be able to chase them away. Some parrots even fly off with entire opium pods, while being high as a kite. But the addiction comes at a deadly cost. When the harvesting season ends, the parrots experience intense withdrawal. Many are found falling from trees and power lines, unable to survive without their next dose. What's wild is that some experts believe younger parrots learn this behavior by watching older ones. It's like a drug epidemic, but with wings. And every year, when the new crops are planted, the cycle begins again. Opium isn't just addictive for humans. It's fatal for these birds, too.
Well, is it fatal, or do they just go through horrible withdrawals?
Yeah, they should go to rehab.
Yeah.
They need to go to rehab, dude. Get in rehab. Love yourself, birds. Okay? Love yourself, but that was a 450. Dude, if we can bang out a bunch of 450s, we're good to go, dude.
Oof.
Learn to get closer to God, birds. You don't need to get out of self. Get closer to God. Take your free will. Put it in God's plan. Okay, if I got off drugs, you birds can get off drugs too. Who knows what weird stuff?
They probably got a boring life though, really,
Yeah,
and so they
do.
probably had nothing better to do than to get high. So it's a pretty nice life if you can fly around and do nothing. So
birds on a bender. Birds on a bender. Here we go.
450 points there to see where this will get us if we so choose.
Tonight, in the Valley of Sorrow, Samuel Tripoli and Midnight Michael face a fateful trial. Their destiny lies in the spin of the Wheel of Doom. If they reach 6,500 points, they ascend to level 3, to the Tower of Truth, where hidden realities are revealed. But if they fall below 3,000, they'll be cast back into the land of lunacy, a place of chaos from which few return.
God.
Good luck, gentlemen.
It's literally win or go home.
Yeah.
And where are we going to? The Tower of what?
The Tower of Truth.
Okay, man. I got to get in that tower.
Yeah,
I got to get in that tower.
Untold truths are going to be there.
6,500 is a lot, dude.
I know. It's not looking good, but we can do it. We can do it.
I think we could do it.
Here we go.
Let me make it clear. I am against the celebration of Charlie Kirk's death, not because I like him. I'm against the celebration of Charlie Kirk's death because the people in power will use that to separate the left and the right so that we never develop class consciousness and we keep fighting each other instead of focusing on the people at the top. It has been, and it will always be the agenda to keep us divided and conquer us, to keep us manipulated and keep us controlled. So for the love of God and for the love of humanity, stay fucking focused.
Wow.
Bang, bro.
Wow.
Let the I'm gonna say something. Is it too early for a video of the day? I mean, that was a bass twink right there.
Whoa.
Heavy legs and big money.
Great job, guys.
Good.
Fire, dude. That twink was bass, dude. I'm telling you, man, people are waking up to this every day, and I think this show has a lot to do with it, okay? A lot to do with it. Man, fire video, dude.
It was.
They're just divide and conquer. This whole narrative is falling apart in real time.
It is. And what I liked about the video, not only the message, but the how loud those keyboards, those synth keyboards were. It really shocked you to pay attention.
Yeah. It was well done. That's a well done video. I liked it, dude. And the truth is out. The narrative is dying. You know, I mean, like you're believing the FBI when they lied about the governor, Michigan governor assassinations, the Richard Jewell Atlanta bombing, the Finders, 9/11. I mean, I can just keep going. Malcolm X assassination, John Lennon assassination, Martin Luther King assassination. I mean, what are we talking about here?
We don't know what's happening.
We don't know what is happening, dude. We don't know. Midnight Mike with the drops, dude. Spin the wheel.
Let's do it. Come on. Here we go.
Wheel of Doom.
Oh my God.
Damn, dude. That was fire, dude. Great job reading that too, dude. Great cold reading, dude. That was fire, man. You know, when your grandma says that enough, you're like, maybe we should move.
It reminded me of that the video we watched a few episodes ago where that guy went camping, and anytime he heard or saw something weird in the woods, he kept going towards
Deeper.
it.
Yeah, the guy looking for skinwalkers.
Yeah. He wasn't paying attention to grandma, obviously. He was doing opposite.
Yeah, I'm with you. Guys, if you love the show, and I know you do, you should support us. And if you want to support my man Midnight Mike, go to his website. Guys, check it out, dude. Our Big Dumb Mouths podcast is like no other podcast out there. Well, tell us about the podcast.
Well, we talk about a lot of the same things as Tinfoil Hat or Broken Simulation, but it's the same kind of stuff, just in a different way. We goof around a lot. We try to have fun. A couple shows ago, we had Richard Grove on.
Whoa, snaps.
We rarely have guests. Guests just get in the way of us goofing around. But you can check it out at obdmpod.com or ourbigdumbmouth.com, and it's twice a week.
All right, guys, and if you love me, and I know you do, go check out my website, samtripoli.com. Get my dates. I'm going to be in Ventura on September 24th, Tulsa, Oklahoma, October 10th, Oklahoma City, October 11th, The Fat Man, October 17th through the 19th, Skankfest, And then I'm going to be in Vegas with the Eddie Bravo. We're going to be doing an amazing night of comedy November 21st, then going to the Raiders versus Cleveland game, Browns game, Minneapolis, December 13th through the 11th. And then December 31st is very excited. New Year's Eve, and I am bringing it back. I am ready to rock. And again, I have a new special that's about to drop, and that is barbecued. And that is my, hold on one second. Sorry, guys. That is my crowd work special. That just drops September 20th. Go check it out. Support me, support you, support me, supporting you. And enough of that. Let's get to the wheel.
Let's do the wheel. Back to the stage. Here we go.
And by the way, look at those points. We're three.
Dude.
What are we, 2 videos?
We're already at 1,200 points. That's insane.
Let's go, dude. Let's
Holy
go.
moly. Okay, here we go. This good spins. Powerful spin.
Did you hear that 1.4 billion Africans just went offline on Google?
Quietly, without the fanfare of Silicon Valley press releases or glossy Google keynotes, Africa flipped the switch on an internet of its own. For 1.4 billion people, the rules of the game just changed.
Of course it's more, but from the numbers and stuff that they have now, 1.4 billion Africans went offline on Google. You want to know why? A couple of days ago, Africa launched their own internet.
Let's go, Africa.
Their own internet, bro. Away from everyone, excluded from everybody, Africa's own internet, bro. Can you believe that? Folks just lost 1.4 users overnight, and then some, it's counting. But just think about that, bro. They made their own internet. Why the fuck can't other places just make their own internet?
He asked the question.
Wow. But hey, I don't know what this will, what will come from this? What will come out of this? I don't know if it's going to have nations get mad and upset. I don't know if it's going to have nations following suit. But I know this is a monumental move. For a country to sever itself from the internet from everybody else, that's a huge move, man. Bonkers. Bananas. But I'm done. I want to hear from y'all. What are y'all thoughts on this? What do you guys think will happen? What do you guys think will come from this? Do you guys think other countries will follow suit? Let me know, man. Do you want to follow suit? Let me know that too. Drop it in the comments.
I'm just going to say this. My friend Chris Rivas, who teaches me jiu-jitsu, said that's video today. I don't know if I can give that video today, buddy. But I can tell you this, Africa. We will make sure you get doom scrolling. We will make sure that we are on that new internet, and you will get the most educational hour on the internet.
So I don't know how that works. I'll look into it. I just wonder, so they have their own digital infrastructure there, and so how they hit websites, it might not be going through like Google DNS, and so like how the traffic is routed, it might stay all internal there, but they got to be able to access websites outside of Africa because all the best stuff, all the best websites and news, they have to access it outside. So I'd be very curious to see how they set it up. They might just cut out the middleman, and Google was doing like a lot of stuff for them. But hats off to them if that's what they're doing. Yeah,
we promise you, Africa, you will get your doom scrolling.
Yeah,
never mind the sound of calamity of birds. For after you throw them seeds, their tear they go to roost. Okay, I like that. Wow. I like that a lot. And then one more time. Sam, love your stories about your kids. I'm a dad and kid on the spectrum, too. I can relate 100%. You once mentioned over-the-counter medicine that helps with autism. Did you ever look into it? Yes, I will ask Data to tell me it by the end of the show. I promise you. Okay. Dude, look at that score.
It's crazy.
We're cooking with gas.
Whew. Whoa. Here we go.
This man has spent the last 2 years building an entire town for his pets, and it will blow your mind. It all started with an apartment for his Shiba Inu and cats, but when people saw the excruciating level of detail that Jing put into it, it went viral. I mean, it is so realistic that it makes it look like the cat is the thing that's fake. Bro, he even created an underground den for his hamster, and then inside that, another even smaller room for his spider.
What?
what the hell? And so naturally, people wanted more. So Jing started building more, like an elevator, a mini robo-vacuum, a gaming room complete with a sneaker collection, figurines, and model cars. And yes, this apartment even has running water. He then spent the next 2 months building an underground parking garage for his pets and even added cameras and put Shiba-san as the head of security. But you know what his pets really needed after that? A seaside retreat to get away from the city. So bro built them an entire private island. Not that kind of island. It took him over a month to build, and it comes with real flowing water, a painted horizon, and is themed on How to Train Your Dragon. And thinking a private island was probably a good place to stop, he then finds out that Ting Hao was pregnant with 7 kittens. And so he suddenly realized this apartment wasn't big enough for a growing family. So naturally, he started building an entire town. Over the months, he built his pets a spa, a supermarket, yes, with real meat, a bank, a cinema, which took him another 2 months to build because he had to 3D print over 1,000 separate parts. He built him a billiards club, a Meow Donald's, and even copped his hamster a cyber quad and his cats a cyber truck. But by far, the biggest addition to Cat Town was the working subway station. This took Jing over 4 months to build, and some of the most challenging parts was figuring out how to open the train doors and platform doors simultaneously, and also how to create a working escalator. But of course, he achieved both of them beautifully, and today, Cat Town has affordable transportation. Now, the biggest question he gets asked all the time is why? Why spend all this time and money on your pets like this? Well, he said that it started just as a fun little idea to attract more customers to his wife's pet store, which she recently opened. But then it just spiraled out of control because he loves what he does and it makes his son happy.
Yeah, he had kids. I'm like, is this guy getting laid at all? That's a video of the day. The fact that that guy spends that much time and still reproduce gives me hope for humanity, dude.
You said it. We're not going to debate it.
We're not here to debate, dude. That's amazing, dude. Meow Donald's. Come on, dude. Didn't get a lot of points for that. I don't know why the wheel did like that, but I'm going to tell you, respect on that guy on having a family and being a nerd dork.
That was, I wish they would have went over how much money it took to do that, because that is next level. How much time he spent. It was immaculate. And what does he do for a job? Or does he do anything for a job? Or was he born into money and wealth? Because that kind of free time, like you said, that kid is either neglected or has some very good nannies.
Yeah, he probably that pet store is probably crushing it.
Yeah, you're right. And plus, now that the
he's
cats
a stay-home dad. Good for him.
Yeah, the cats are banking, so they probably are part of the Federal Reserve System, so they probably are making money from that cat bank. So, they're probably doing pretty well for themselves.
Good for him. Good for his family. Lucky kid. He's going to have all these skills, going to learn how to build stuff and be good at computers.
Yeah.
Amazing. That was a great video. Spin the wheel.
Let's do it. We're going to get up here, press the button. Boom. Where's my Doomscrollin? There it is. Here we go.
We need to talk about this new sports league where steroids are allowed. It's called the Enhanced Games, and it's basically the Olympics without the drug testing. Athletes are allowed to use PEDs, and it's encouraged. Yes. The whole league is built around this. The idea is to let humans push the limits of performance and see what happens if we embrace scientific advancements, see what we're capable of. It's 3 events: swimming, track and field, weightlifting. But this isn't just a gimmick. They've already broken a world record. One of the enhanced swimmers just beat the current Olympic gold medalist 50-meter freestyle time. They're taking this seriously with former Olympians, scientists, venture capital backing. In their words, it's pioneering a new era in athletic competition. It's controversial, but here's the thing. Whether you're outraged or obsessed, you're gonna watch. And that's exactly the bet they're making.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Let them do it all. Let them juice to the gills.
This is the way they want us to go as humans. They want some kind of juiced up, augmented human to push the boundaries of what our bodies can endure and all the pressures that it can go through. It's just crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, Peter Thiel loves jacked men. That's what he loves. He loves jacked men.
And the Antichrist.
I bet the Antichrist is on enhancement. He comes in just shredded. Imagine if the Antichrist was fat. He can't be fat. He's got to have a 6-pack of evil.
you're not going to take the Antichrist too seriously if he's overweight eating
He's
Twinkies.
He's going to be like, I will rule them. Like, do a sit-up. Do one push-up. Show me you can do a push-up. He's going to come shredded with rock-hard white nipples. You can probably cut off and do a gacker up, right?
I don't know if I mean, I guess if the Antichrist had white nipples, it'd be kind of hard to look away, but they're very mesmerizing.
We have a big announcement to make for everybody. We held off. We're going to do it now. Midnight Mike and I are proud to announce that the show will be available on Spotify starting next week. That's right. You'll be able to watch Doomscrollin on Spotify. We're working with Megaphone. They wanted to work with us. We want to work with them. So you will now be able to watch this show on Spotify. They do not have live streaming capabilities yet, but you will be able to watch the show on there starting next week. We are very excited. We don't know if Africa gets Spotify, but if they do, they will be able to watch Doomscrollin.
I would hope that Africa one day will get Spotify. And I know there's people asking, hey, upload video to Spotify. Where's the video? Well, it's coming. And it's straight to you and glorious HD and sounding crystal clear. It'll be on Spotify. Here we go.
Let's go, dude. We're so excited. The show is growing thanks to the Doomers.
Peter Thiel and his allies think America is collapsing, and they're already planning for what comes next. Not a revolution, not a civil war, a Caesar. It's called the Red Caesar theory, and yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. A strongman leader who rises from the ashes of a broken republic. But this isn't just internet edgelord fantasy. It's a serious idea being floated by people in power. The man who popularized this vision? Curtis Yarvin, a far-right blogger and political theorist who calls democracy a failed experiment. He's argued for replacing it with CEO-styled monarchy, a sovereign with total executive control. Peter Thiel, he's given Yarvin platforms, praised his thinking, and has echoed parts of this ideology in public. And then there's J.D. Vance, senator from Ohio turned VP and Thiel's political investment. He's quoted the fall of the Roman Republic, warning we're in the same stage now. He's even said we are in the late Republican period, like Roman Republic before Caesar. This isn't just historical metaphor, it's a blueprint. The plan? Wait for democratic collapse? Or accelerate it, and then step in and take control. And what happens when this authoritarian vision gets funded? When it's not just blogs and books, but campaigns, tech platforms, and national data systems. Enter Palantir, Thiel's surveillance company, used by ICE, used by the Pentagon. Some call it the operating system for authoritarianism. In part 3, we'll break down what Palantir actually does and how it could be used to enforce the Red Caesar vision.
Damn. We enjoyed Peter Thiel's drug Olympics, and then they just got to drop that serious stuff on us.
I didn't like that she was whispering, so her older brother wouldn't come in and like smack her upside the head. But yeah, I guess when you whisper, it's like, hey, I don't want anybody else to hear this. So
who's in the other room? Peter Thiel?
Maybe.
I mean, does he stop snitching, bitch? Sam and Midnight are awesome. Best show on YouTube. Thank you. Soon to be best show on Spotify.
So get
Here we
set.
go. Andy Dix, Steve Loves, Sam, Love Deep Waters without pride. It's way better. By the way, Chad Zumaki was sniping you. How dare you, Chad? How dare you snipe us?
Wow.
Stop sniping us, dude. Stop
Chad
sniping
Zumaki.
us. It's unbelievable, dude. It's unbelievable.
Well, what that girl was mentioning, I don't think is far off. She mentioned the right people. Yeah, I think they do want like some sort of technocratic state. Yeah, and the people that she mentioned do believe that we're coming to the end of the line of the Democratic Republic. There will be a power vacuum. Who steps in? Is it going to be a Chinese-style technological state, or is it going to be a capitalist kind of quasi-Blade Runner situation? And if you read some of the people that have put their consciousness forward in time and they're able to skip forward in time. They see like a quasi Blade Runner world where it's corporate states, corporate districts, and you will be a citizen of a corporation or a corporate district, and you'll love it. Okay, people.
I'm so glad I'm old. I'm glad I'm old. I had the best time.
Yeah.
By the time this stuff all comes in, I'll be in I'll be in a rocking chair.
Yeah, I'll get to look back at my life and say I saw some good bands live.
That was pretty good. Yeah. I was alive. I remember we could leave this 15-minute city. It was great.
Great.
It was great.
Traveled 45 minutes to see STP. That was a good time.
No, that was a good time to be alive. By the way, her eyes make me think she's great in bed.
Yeah, she might be a little bit.
Stephen Hawking's old experiment where he disproved time travel because he threw that party where he made a big deal of like, hey, if time travel exists, show up at this date, this whatever, and he announced it after it had already happened. He made this big announcement like, hey, this party's happening 4 days ago. If you're a time traveler from the future, show up, and if you show up, then I know that time travel is real. He basically used that as a thing like, look, I'm a scientist of very high profile. Like there's no way that somebody wouldn't have gone back even just to say hello. I know for a fact now that time travel isn't real, or at least it doesn't work that way, like linearly. And people said, now it kind of is an irrelevant experiment because now that everybody knows he's on the Epstein list, they're like, oh, why would I show up to his party? In the future, people would know like, oh God, yeah, no, the Epstein guy? Yo, fuck that guy.
That.
The experiment now is completely moot.
Also, he can't dance.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Well played. Well played. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. All right, we're cooking with gas here. We're cooking with gas. I feel really good. We're almost halfway there, and we have another hour to go. I'm feeling really good to get to the Tower of Truth.
Here we go.
Really good.
We're going to get there right now, people. I feel it. Golden video coming up. It's got to be. Oh, powerful spin. Oh, no.
This is your life. I'm not joking. This is scientifically accurate. This is a chaos pendulum, and you're looking at the butterfly effect visualized. Even the tiniest difference in starting conditions gets amplified over time into dramatically different paths. It's impossible to recreate the exact same trajectory, no matter how precisely you try. This means your smallest choices and actions can completely reshape your future. One tiny decision today could send your life in an entirely different direction tomorrow.
Okay.
Wow, that was really short.
Kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, every little thing. Butterfly effect, dude. Butterfly effect, for sure. Sam, you got to read this from John Collins. You got to read the letter Vance Bollerter, the guy who shot Melissa Hortonman, wrote to the FBI. The cops say he's just delusional and doesn't believe the story. You got to look into it. I think I know who you're talking about, the guy in Minneapolis. Yeah, I love how they believe some stories and some letters, and then they totally put out this whole text thread from the shooter that everyone just basically says they use ChatGPT for.
It sounded extremely detailed back and forth.
Like, why would you ever put that in a text?
I don't know. It sounded so it did sound like ChatGPT is like, come up with something of me confessing to a crime. And that's what I put out. Like, who would say that? And the only people that may explicitly admit to all their crimes in a text are completely delusional people that don't think they're going to get caught. Maybe. I don't know. It could be just crazy, stupid people, but I don't know.
Why wouldn't you be so blatant, too? Why wouldn't you talk in code?
Exactly.
It's
talking
so
pig Latin.
Stupid. Why would you talk in like Generation Z language, too? Why would you talk like a cop trying to write for a kid who's 22?
Yeah, it's like, there was no, from what I saw and what I heard, no slang. And you'd imagine they'd be slanging it up. But
one slang told. And emojis would be in there?
Yeah, no gun emojis?
No gun emojis?
No eggplant emojis? Come on.
Yeah, especially if you're in a trance, there'd be a ton of eggplant emojis.
Communicate with that.
Yeah.
Morse code eggplant.
We got some people from Canada here.
Oh, nice.
This show is international.
Here we go, people.
Will go.
come on. Oh, no!
No, what just happened, dude?
We got the video of Folly.
No, God. Why? What just happened? Okay, didn't ding us that bad. We still have a chance.
27-18.
Okay, we still have a chance. Damn. Why do we even put that in? Why is that even in there?
It's okay. You got to watch out for that.
Oh, my God. We just... The slices are so thin.
Guys, scientists think that they have actually just solved the entire mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, and the truth might actually be scarier than aliens. So for decades now, people have obviously thought that the Bermuda Triangle was a supernatural zone on the planet that just couldn't be explained. But this new study is saying that the truth is somehow worse. So an ocean scientist from the University of Southampton just recreated what might have happened to the USS Cyclops. If you don't know what that is, that was the ship that vanished with 309 people on board back in 1918. And he's saying that this is not aliens and it is not portals, it's waves, but not just any waves. Dude, they are calling these rogue waves. They're insane walls of water that reach over 100 feet tall like a skyscraper coming at you at full speed. Wow. They're saying that these waves happen whenever multiple storm systems collide, and then the ocean basically creates a monster. In a bunch of different lab tests, they showed that these waves could actually lift an entire ship up at both ends and snap it in half in just minutes. They're saying that these waves are so insanely sudden and so massive that even modern ships and planes might not survive them. These scientists are basically saying that the Bermuda Triangle might just be one of the most dangerous places on Earth where storms collide. All of the aliens and conspiracy theory stuff is obviously insane, but these scientists are actually thinking that this is the answer to the entire mystery. I want to know if you think the Bermuda Triangle conspiracies are real, or do you think this is the answer?
We have set a world record on the show of twinks with hanging earrings on one show. That's 2. And we might have a third guy, that shiny object guy, that might have been also on that team. So we might be up to 3 gays on this team. And guess what? We are inclusive.
Big time.
We're such an inclusive
I just didn't know earrings were back. I guess they're back in a big way. People love earrings now.
Well, one thing I've learned about life is never trust a guy with a hanging earring. I think they're a little shady. I really do believe that. I really do believe that. So, their information might be good, but they might be a little shady behind closed doors.
As long as it's not a nose ring. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between an
you have a
earring and
hanging earring and a nose ring. We're not playing your video.
It's tough. It's a tough one. It's got to be a really good video.
He had a Wolverine haircut too. Did you see that?
Yeah, he did. Kind of like a Hugh Jackman kind of look going on.
Yeah, he had the weird like horns thing going.
But as for the substance of the video, that the Bermuda Triangle was responsible for all the catastrophe, shipwrecks, big waves, just big giant waves.
But don't planes go down? What if these waves are grabbing the plane like Godzilla?
I guess maybe if the planes are skimming the surface of the water, but I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't explain a lot of the planes. I'm open to giant waves are destroying ships and planes, but I don't know. I still like alien portals, and then that's really where Atlantis is. So there's a secret power system below the surface, and occasionally they go up and abduct people. I kind of like that too. So.
It's a more exciting story for sure.
It's a little bit
and I think it could be all things. Maybe there's nasty waves and aliens.
Yeah.
It's the Bermuda Triangle. Anything's possible. We didn't get any points for that.
No.
By the way. The wheel is nasty.
Did not like it.
Have you ever seen a sliced banana before?
Services that were created as pranks but became essential industries. FedEx was founded as an elaborate college prank by Fred Smith, who wrote a paper at Yale proposing an overnight delivery service that professors said would never be profitable or practical. Smith's business plan received a poor grade because experts believed that overnight shipping was economically impossible and that customers would never pay premium prices for fast delivery. He started the company anyway to prove his professors wrong, creating the entire overnight shipping industry that now generates hundreds of billions in annual revenue. The Yellow Pages phone directory was created as a practical joke by a Wyoming telephone company that ran out of white paper and printed their directory on yellow paper instead to see if customers would notice.
The company expected complaints about the unusual color choice, but discovered that customers found the yellow pages easier to locate and identify than standard white directories. This accidental color experiment became the standard for business phone directories worldwide and created a billion-dollar advertising industry. Rent-a-center furniture rental was started as a prank business model that founders thought would fail immediately because no one would rent furniture instead of buying it outright. The entrepreneurs believed their rental concept was so ridiculous that it would prove how wasteful American consumer culture had become and quickly go bankrupt. Instead, they discovered a huge market of people who needed temporary furniture or couldn't afford large purchases, creating an entire rent-to-own industry worth billions annually.
Damn. Wow. I wish I had enough money I could do prank businesses.
Yeah, I like that the FedEx guy, he became a billionaire out of spite for his professors.
Oh, yeah. Imagine showing up to that class while you guys trying to teach. Be like, excuse me, you remember when you flunked me? Well, I have $1 billion, and I just sponsored this building.
Yeah, I guess fame and success does require some motivating factors at some point in time, and spite. I guess if you're spiteful enough, they can skyrocket you to the next level.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Good for them. I
guess
want a business. There's a business out there that hasn't been invented that's worth billions. We just got to come up with it. Guys, send us your ideas.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. There's stuff out there ripe for the picking, and we just need to take it from you and implement it ourselves.
Yes. We will throw you a couple bucks. Trust us. Trust us. We got people from Australia here. Good day, mate. Good day, mate.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Who here is younger than 9/11? You were in a play? Other schools are doing versions of this play. Then mad people in my comments were like, just wait till you see the cheerleading routine about 9/11. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see in your whole life. It's a cheerleading routine about 9/11 in Texas, of course, the greatest state of all. It's crazy because it comes in off of American Woman. Lenny Kravitz, play it. You put it to the volume.
This is so weird.
Hip swivel, record scratch, George Bush over Enya.
Our way of life, our very freedom.
This is the 9/11 section of the.
In a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. We're in their offices. Secretaries, businessmen.
Look.
Military and federal workers.
Oh my God!
Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil.
Crazy, dude.
Despicable acts of terror. The pictures of airplanes flying.
Why is she still standing? Oh, because they haven't fallen yet.
We're building 7.
Just wait till they fall.
Have filled us with disbelief, terrible sadness,
What is backflip?
unyielding anger.
Oh, she's the passport.
That's the ground.
Or is she a Pentagon?
Both towers fall.
And the smoke comes out.
But
Is that a smoke machine?
This is the Pentagon.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
Defend a great nation. Terrorist attacks and shaping
Listen to the crowd. They're quiet.
This is not the funniest thing you've ever seen in your whole life.
I'm just bamboozled, honestly. It is funny, but at the same time,
it's so.
If I was a parent, I'd be so fucking mad.
They're all clapping.
They're all like, oh my God, did you really do that?
And no one will keep that light.
Man, people in Texas don't even like people in New York, man. Fuck Texas. Fuck you.
Is that not the craziest thing you've? That's America right there.
That is insane.
I mean, that's just hilarious.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I don't know if it's the most hilarious, like dark humor cheerleading routine I've ever seen, or tasteless. And I don't know. And yeah, why didn't parents step in and say, you know what, maybe this routine is not the best idea. Save this one for when you guys go cheer in Saudi Arabia. Probably not in Texas, but apparently no one complained. And they were so proud of it, they filmed it and someone uploaded it.
People want that to be video of the day. Wacky Jackie wants video of the day. Are we going to video the day it?
Yes, we are. We don't.
Oh, wow.
We don't even question.
Big money.
Great job, guys.
We don't question video of the day anymore. We just go for it.
Oh my God! Spin the wheel. We're at 34. We're halfway there almost. We're over halfway there.
Yeah, we are.
We are right about to be at the finish line of this full UFO disclosure. That's a big claim. Now tell me why you say that and why someone should trust that that's true this time. I want to believe that's true, but I've been burned so many times by the hype.
Overall, what has happened in the last 7 years, which is unprecedented, has gotten us much closer to ending the truth embargo, which is disclosure coming from the president. A lot of the things that had to be done that weren't done before have happened. We've had unprecedented legislation, the ultimate bill being the UAP Disclosure Act, but there's been other legislation that has helped build the legislative platform on which to do this. The president could not just get up one day and say, I think I'm just going to tell the truth about this and walk out. That would be politically very bad and ridiculous. The platform needed to be built for the president to stand on. We've had hearings, unlike any before. We've had 8 or 9 or 10 of them. That's part of the preparation. We've had witnesses come forward testifying under oath to aspects of this phenomenon. They've actually said under oath there is an extraterrestrial presence here. They've said under oath that we have crash in vehicles. All of this is part of the necessary platform that needs to be built.
Who has said that under oath who has seen it firsthand?
I didn't say seen it firsthand.
Well, then how can you say anything under oath with any kind of confidence? You have to see it to go under oath and say that it's there.
The point is, whatever they know, they're saying it under oath before a congressional committee at risk of perjury. That's all that it means. So it's a hell of a lot more important and strong than somebody putting up a Twitter post.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hell of a risk for something you haven't seen.
Greg Carlwood calling it out. Damn.
Big time. I'm with Greg on this. We've been
guys,
burned.
Listen, what is also, you guys got to know, is the videos will have the content creator's name at the bottom of it. So any of these content creators, check them out, support them. They allow the show to happen. Yeah, that's some crazy shit, right?
The more I learn about the UFO phenomenon and read about stuff, I believe that whatever this phenomenon is, I'm with John Keel, the author of Mothman Prophecies, Eighth Tower, all those books, great books, is that it's some entity, it is some force, and it lies, it deceives, and it doesn't really want you to know exactly what it is. And so whatever the government is going to tell us is going to be full of half-truths, some lies, and probably used to take away more freedoms and liberties or to extract money out of you and make you scared.
I'm with you, buddy. I am with you. Blue Beam out October 3rd. Swamp Tooth Bluegrass. Okay.
All right.
Maybe. Okay. Corey Chambers calling his shot, not going to $5, going to $4.99.
Okay.
Gotcha, buddy. All good, dude. Yeah. This is true, though. We normally don't do $5 non-super chats, but the Earth is within, the moon is within Earth's atmosphere. NASA has admitted that.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
All right. Here we go.
Oh,
go! Oh, that's good shit.
Satan killed more than 60 artists at the age of 27. They call it the 27 Club, a pop culture label for stars who died at 27. It exploded after 4 icons fell back to back. Brian Jones in 1969, Jimi Hendrix in 1970, Janis Joplin in 1970, Jim Morrison in 1971. Then the myth turned into a warning. Kurt Cobain in 1994, Amy Winehouse in 2011. Here's where it gets strange. Fans saw patterns, whispers of midnight pacts. The number 27, 2 plus 7 makes 9, representing the ego and symbolizing the idea that the ego always returns to itself. So is 27 a cursed age, or did demons keep the score? Look at the lives: fame, money, faster temptations, sudden relapses days before sobriety, missing autopsies, friends who heard confessions and went silent. Maybe the club isn't a coincidence. Maybe it's a contract. Save this reel before it disappears, and check out our YouTube for more forbidden truth.
That's interesting, dude. And by the way, all those guys, lived hard 27s. I mean, Jimi Hendrix looked 45 at 27.
He did. I mean, they looked different back then. But Kurt Cobain looked like he was in his mid-30s. So the 27 Club is for rock stars. The 33 Club is for comedians. And I think there's a lot of comedians that have died at the age of 33. You made it past that. But I think people like Farley, I think Belushi, and there's been a few other comedians that die at 33 as well. So different contract, different number.
Will you read 498? Yes, we just did Sheldon Time or whatever your name is. All right, let's go, dude. We're looking good.
We're getting good.
Feeling good.
We're getting good here.
Doomscrolling's on fire today. It's got, look at that number. We're so close.
42-28. Here we go. Big spin.
Fue eso? Dude, this is weird.
So a meteorite landed in a man's home in Panama, and something unusual began growing from it. This strange alien life form, which people say resembles Venom from Spider-Man, reportedly needs no air, water, or food, only sunlight, and has grown significantly just in a week. And what we're looking at here is just a crater, some sort of crater hole with fire and some sort of rock.
Dude, this is really creepy. I've seen this story everywhere. I'm amazed it hasn't got more traction.
Oh, wow. So he's washing off this little meteorite.
Mama agua. Mawawa. Mawawa.
¿Sabes cuánto debe valer esto?
What the hell is this?
Oh, boy.
Man, why would you touch that?
Yeah, exactly. Wear gloves at least. Put it in a condom. It looks like a potato.
El meteorito ha cambiado de color
With a
y
small
me di
potato.
cuenta que destruye todo lo
Dude,
que es
you're
planta.
not
No se
touching
puede
that
acercar a una
thing.
planta porque
Your fingers are going to fall off,
miren
dude.
ustedes.
Cuando uno le pone algo con vida, como
I guess
esta hoja.
he's got some plants. He likes plants. He's going to
Have you
put
seen
plants
this?
next
Look
to it.
what happens.
Oh, my God. The plant's wilting on top of this rock.
It's burning through it. After you touched it, dude.
Yeah.
What are you, nuts? Why are you touching it? Why are you
Les
touching
voy a
this?
enseñar algo de otro mundo.
Panamanian's
En el
crazy.
lugar donde cayó el meteorito hace
Have you seen
varios
this?
días.
Look at this.
Cuando yo
Whatever
apago la luz, miren
it
cómo se ve.
touches, glowing.
Es algo
Oh, my
totalmente
God.
increíble. Si algo me preocupa
Now oh, my God. Look at
es
that
que
thing.
algún día se desprenda de la roca. Pero por ahora no. Por ahora le mantengo su crecimiento paralizado, pues no lo dejo tomar mucha luz. Cuando toma luz
It's got
solar,
like tentacles.
crece.
And here's the
Por
crazy
eso que lo
thing, it
mantengo en la
doesn't
oscuridad.
need air, dude.
Esto no se alimenta, esto no respira, esto no toma agua. Solamente lo que recibe energía es como de la luz. Ha crecido
Look at that,
bastante.
dude.
Oh, my
Look
God.
how much it's grown.
Yeah, it does look like Venom, raw form.
Ya ha crecido bastante. A pesar que no lo he sacado del sol, ya ha crecido bastante y puedo sacar pedazos y se lo puedo enviar.
He's touching it. He's put
Touch it again.
He shoved it in
No puedo
alcohol.
dormir. No
Oh, my
puedo
God, now it's
dormir,
huge.
pero no me siento tampoco agotado.
What are you
Lo que
doing?
quiero es que se mueva bastante.
He's
Es que
tapping on the,
cuando
don't
se
tap on
mueve,
the
se mueve
glass. They hate
bastante.
that. Oh, my God. Now it's undulating. It's,
It's undulating. I don't
Oh,
even know
my
what that means. It's undulating.
oh, my God.
Look at that, Jay. Look at that, dude.
Oh,
It's
and I think it's
absolutely
so. This is like half the video series that this gentleman has done from Panama.
Yeah.
And he's this thing has continued to grow and become much more tentacle like, and
It's very scary.
he's gotten popular on TikTok. And recently, he updated his TikTok like little slug line, little bio to say all his videos are for entertainment purposes only. So take from that what you will.
Oh, that's interesting, dude. Now, but what could that be?
I don't know. I like if so. even if the rock is a meteorite, that's very viable. But what I didn't like was the impact crater. It looked like someone dug it out. Of course, I don't know what a genuine impact crater looks like. It just didn't feel impacty enough for me. But he's got something going on there.
That's crazy. This is from the lovely Mary for the Army of Doom. Thank you. We needed that. We've had a couple more. I got to find them. Here we go. FBI announced Charlie Shooter was caught 33 hours. 33 instantly thought of you guys. Thank you. That's what right. I want you guys to think. Think about us. About the 27 Club. This is from, I forgot to say the name of the guy. Sorry. That was Dialbuki the Monster. Thank you, Dialbuki the Monster. This is from Face to the Screen. About the 727 Club. They want us to worship people that wreck themselves. Interesting. I'm not against that. Exactly, dude. Exactly. And hold on real quick. Where is this? Here we go. $11.11 to Ronin Experience. TRE, support the underground. Gratitude, peace, and harmony. Massive love. Blue Sam is crushing it right now. Thank you, dude. Blue Sam is on fire. I gotta get a little bigger hat. I think it's too small. OBDM podcast has been a life staple. Love the good old late night streams back in the day. You have super heavy legs. Keeping you up now. Ha. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. Oh, one more. Here we go. Hot chicks are giving us cash. I love when the hot women give men money. I like that.
Really?
Stacey Allen. Let's see those guns, Sammy. Love the show. Look at that. I got to get the weight room. I got to get shoulders. I got no shoulders. Thank you for everything, guys. Thank you. Spin the wheel. We got to hit a score, guys.
Money.
There we go, dude. Let's go, dude. We gotta get.
We're almost there. We're almost to the Tower of Truth.
We're so close. We don't have the Tower of Truth. We're in trouble.
We're very close.
Yeah,
but
that makes me nervous. Anybody else?
Yeah, and plus you hate the moon, because the moon's in the atmosphere, right? Like, do you have?
The moon
is your nemesis.
The moon is not my nemesis, but I don't think it's what they tell us.
Okay,
it doesn't make any sense. How come it never rotates at all? It just stays in the same place. It's really weird. Ryan Schmid, would you say that's how you pronounce his last name? Schmid?
Yeah, that looks right. Yeah.
Sam, but been a fan. I'm going to say been a fan since the Crab Feast days. Love the Armo Fire in Conspiracies. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you very much. You making me happy. Man, let's see the score, dude.
Here we go.
47-98. Oh, my God. We're so close. Whew. We got to keep going, dude.
Here we go.
Keep going.
So stick around. Go. So strap yourself in.
Get there.
This old phone shows a parallel dimension. So this person has an old phone that when they record with it is able to identify a parallel universe where a Mandela effect has apparently occurred. So many people remember Britney Spears having a plaid skirt in this video.
Yep.
But then when you look it up, every video shows her wearing a black skirt, except when you apparently record it with an old phone. And then there's the Oops, I Did It Again video where everyone remembers Britney Spears having a microphone attached to her face. But then when you look up the video, no microphone. But again, when this person uses that same old phone, there's clearly a microphone. And again, if it's never been, why are so many dolls and costumes using it? Yeah. So many people remember Ellie Woods having a pink car and Legally Blonde. But apparently, no, she didn't. So let's use the phone.
Whoa!
Looks like a pink car to me. Now, did Pikachu have a black tail or a yellow tail? The phone says black, but reality says yellow. Do you remember Looney Tunes with a U or Looney Tunes with an OO? Reality says U, but old phone says OO.
Man,
okay, dude.
I got to get me one of these phones.
It's kind of crazy. So there's also implications from this video. And I've been saying this forever, dude. You got to listen to me. If they created the internet, they can manipulate the internet. And they manipulate the internet to get us not to trust our eyes, our ears, and the wisdom of our experiences. I'm telling you, dude. This is all mental warfare. This is basically saying that the Mandela effect is a computer program.
Yes. And And we either live in a simulation and where they can easily manipulate the variables, like there's a controller, obviously, or that the controller of these variables is inside this with us and it's just controlled on the internet. Is it manipulating reality itself, or is it manipulating just the data? But that phone thing, the Palm, I've seen that before. Very fascinating. I don't know how they fake it with a Palm. So that's an old school, like a BlackBerry type phone, like a Palm phone. I got to get one. I'll buy one and try this myself.
All right, we're in.
It's freaky.
Okay, Zolz's school, Charlie Bow, Ben Shapiro's picking up the bloody covered mic. What about the 150 million Charlie said no to? Rusty Shackleford is trying to get us in trouble, trying to get us dangerous, trying to be a little dangerous. Let us have some fun.
So I asked ChatGPT what was Britney Spears wearing in Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Yeah.
And they said a gray cardigan and a short plaid skirt.
Yeah, dude.
That's what ChatGPT just told me. So either it was trained on the old information before they changed it, or it's remembering a different parallel universe. This is where it gets wacky. Okay.
Dude, it's crazy. We are within 1,000 points.
Tower of Truth, here we come. And then we'll finally understand what this reality is all about.
I can't wait. We need to be in the Tower of Truth.
There is a company called Porta Johns. Porta Johns is the biggest porta potty company in the United States of America. They have a subsidiary company called Enzymes of America. When I say they, I'm talking about the pharmaceutical industry. You know where Enzymes of America gets their enzymes from? They have a contract with Porta Johns. Porta Johns gathers all the pee. They then put it through a process to get and isolate the enzyme, one being urokinase. You cannot patent something that occurs naturally in nature. So they take urokinase, they then mix it with a bunch of synthetic garbage. That's the drug that they're giving you, and they're basically selling you your own urine back to yourself, only under the disguise of a patented drug. But if they allowed you as a human being to understand what I just said, then people would have free medicine, and they can't have that.
Oh, man. It's got to drink my own piss.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they're giving you your own poop. They're giving you your own poop.
They're selling our crap back to us.
They're selling our crap back to us. These pharmaceutical companies, Dark Arts, Southside Ronin, love from Chicago, miss you this time, but seen you at Zany's years ago with the Prophet. I hope you had a great time. Chicago is amazing. Notre Dame killed my early show, but it was still fun, and we're all blessed. It was great. Great times, dude. Blessings. The super chats have been fire today, dude. So many super chats. So much fire. Thank you, guys. Man, we're so close. We're within 500. We could get this in the next 2 videos.
Easily, we could, if all things go well.
I was the leader of a satanic organization. I saw the satanic agenda with my own eyes. I was in meetings discussing the satanic agenda with other satanic organizations around the world. So every 9 years it gets updated. So I'm just aware of the one that's being pushed now up to 2027. I don't know what the agenda is after that. But what I've seen with my own eyes and the online conferences that I've been in with other satanic leaders, this is what's going on at the moment. When I left Satanism in May 2022, when I left Satanism, I said, and I have a recording of it, I said that in 2025, people will be arrested on the street for praying for other people. People will be prosecuted for being Christians in Europe. I said it because I saw it on the agenda. It wasn't a prophecy or that I saw the future. It was because I knew what was on the agenda. And people thought I was insane. So I'm saying today that in 2027, there's going to be a one world religion that will be the acceptable and the only religion around the world that will be legal, and it's not going to be Christianity.
Look at that face. I mean, we see people getting, look at that face. Ryan Miller, check out his work. We see people getting arrested now. Here's the problem. When they do timelines, it moves way slower than they think. So if you go by 2027, they're going to have a world religion. I don't know if they're even close to that yet, unless Palantir brings in AI religion, which is definitely possible.
Yeah, I think the kids would love that one.
People are talking about his tattoos. Well, look at this guy. I mean, like, look at that. You want to talk about ding dongs on your tattoos? Look at that. Look at that. That looks like a root right there. Huh?
I got some bad tattoos as well. You know, I'm not going to discriminate. You know.
Yeah. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Oh my God! We didn't get hardly any points for that. Man, the wheel did not like that video.
I don't think he liked that guy's face, but not good information. But I'm just saying.
Wow.
Well,
Is this conspiracy theory or is this reality? What I'm about to tell you is going to shock you because I fact-checked this according to AI.
It's a meat market bill. It is a trafficking bill. It is unbelievable. So much so, don't believe me. Go to realimpact.us. It allows an individual to obtain this new form that comes with the bill. They fill it out, and they can name a child. John goes to a school in California and says, I have this form, and I am asking for Susie Q to be received into my custody. I want to take her out of school. The bill does not require a background check for this man. Requires no identification, no driver's license, no nothing. There's no requirement in the bill for the school to call you to ask you if it's okay if John takes your daughter out of school. If this bill passes, I am going to ask you to leave the state of California.
I'm trying.
You're going to need to pack up and you're going to have to get out. You got to get out. You got to run with your kids. You got to go.
Hey, Grok. I'm going to ask you some questions about AB 495 in California. Please respond with a yes or a no answer. According to AB 495, a child can be taken from school from their caregiver. Is that correct? Yes. According to AB 495, it says that this includes non-relative extended family members who can sign the affidavit. Would this also include them? Yes. Can anyone essentially fall into the category then of a non-relative family member? Yes. Is there anything in this bill explicitly that would prevent a stranger from kidnapping a child from school, provided they filled out the affidavit and claimed to be a non-relative family member? And Grok says no. This is not conspiracy theory. This is life in California. If you live there, the time to stand up or leave is now.
This sucks. And it sucks. That does suck. That does suck.
Man.
That does suck.
California is such a beautiful state.
It's dude, and these videos are getting no points. What is going on with the what is going on
the wheel?
With the wheel? We should have been there. We haven't even cracked 6,000.
We got to get this. We got to get it 6,500 points, and the wheel is log jamming us right now. Log jamming us real hard.
So real quick, to the guy who asked what was the drug that they're giving to autistic kids to help them talk, it's leucovorin. It's LEUCOVORIN. That's it. That's it. So check that out. Slow it down. Get the spelling. There we go.
Well, go.
So hang on. Plato referred to Saturn as Helios, the sun god. Satanism is Saturnism. Satanists worship the goat. The god himself is a symbol of Saturn because this planet is enthroned in Capricorn, whose emblem is a goat. And you see them on Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Baroness Philippine de Rothschild. This is called the magic square of Saturn, 666. This is the sigil of Saturn, the most obvious symbol of Freemasonry. Balmoral, the Scottish home of the royal family, the sigil of Saturn. This is an ancient symbol of Saturn. They then took it and put it on their fiefdom of Israel, the symbol of the Soviet Union, the symbol of Saturn, the hammer and the sickle. This is a permanent hexagon in the North Pole of Saturn. He's also the six-pointed star, and he's also the cube. The Kaaba is a symbol of Saturn. The black cube that Jewish people put on their third eye as part of their ritual is Saturn. So all these symbols are all representations of the frequency of Saturn. That's the matrix that's playing us.
That's what I'm saying. David Icke pulls no punches. David Icke pulls no. We are 22 points away. The way this wheel's going, we may never get there.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Two more spins before we get to Sam's corner. We can do it.
We can do it. We can do it.
Here we go. We're gonna do this. Ready? Big spin.
War, but also MK Ultra.
Wow.
It just slowed it down.
So I believe the guy who's talking there is Dr. Dean Radin. He has most recently, I think, put out a book called Real Magic, where he goes over the origins of like Gnosticism, and then goes into the study of meditation, and then does psychic influence have any impact on a person's health? Like if you burn like an effigy of somebody, and he did all these studies, and it found out yes, psychic intent or psychic experiences does have a measurable impact on people. The guy knows his stuff, and fascinating character.
Very scary, dude.
Yeah,
we did it.
No, Sam, we need 20. We need 6,500 points.
6,500 points. Go.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
I thought it was 62.
No, 65.
Look at this graphic. This isn't just a random graphic. It's from a peer-reviewed study published in the British Journal of Social Psychology. Researchers map political attitudes as networks to see how tightly or loosely people's beliefs are connected. And here's what they found. On the left, opinions cluster tightly, while on the right, they spread out more. So the side that prides itself on diversity actually allows less disagreement. In other words, less space for different opinions, while the side accused of being rigid argues more amongst itself. But it's not about left or right, it's about the paradox of tolerance. True tolerance is tested, not in comfort, but in disagreement. Because if tolerance only applies when people agree with you, is it still tolerance?
Damn.
That's a great that's a wonderful display through data of who's more open-minded. And it gets into when I do stand-up. I play red states. I have a way better time. I play these blue cities. I have to edit myself as I'm going. It's totally open, and it's all rich kids on the left cosplaying open-mindedness. That is the real problem.
Yeah. The data doesn't lie, and he showed it there.
The data don't lie. Okay, you should have me on your show one day, because I'm nobody and I could break down the Charlie Freemason, the ritual sacrifice. Gotta stay low for a bit. Okay. All right. Stay low, dude. Stay low.
Rusty Shackleford right there.
Yeah. Stay low, dude. Stay low. All right, dude. We got no points on that.
No, we did not.
We got no points.
Jeez. Come on.
This wheel is unforgiving.
Really dragging this out. We're going to do it.
We got to do it.
This is Capitalism 2.0. In 2019, the CEO of Salesforce proclaimed the end of capitalism as it was known. And less than a decade later, the movement towards stakeholder capitalism appears to be in terminal decline. But what explains this rapid reversal? Because the shift was not ideological in nature. Rather, it was driven by the changing cost of capital. This so-called sustainabubble was in fact underwritten by an extended period of near zero interest rates. For more than a decade, inexpensive credit enabled firms to finance idealistic and often inefficient corporate initiatives. Enhanced employee benefits, ambitious diversity schemes, and distant net zero pledges were not merely ethical considerations, they were luxuries afforded by a prolonged bull market and a constrained labor supply. Of course, this would give way to Wall Street subsequently commodifying this prevalent sentiment into an investment category known as ESG. Yet as a former BlackRock executive has since conceded, the practice often amounted to green wishing than substantive action. Essentially a marketing veneer, a form of virtue signaling that was painless when borrowing was cheap. However, when inflation returned and capital became dear, such virtues were the extended expenditures to be rationalized. However, the fundamental problem was not merely financial. It was that the C-suite was populated by what one academic termed really good thespians. They adopted the lexicon of social justice without re-engineering their core business models. Their support for social causes was less conviction and more brand posture, one that could be abandoned if it threatened quarterly returns. This of course has fostered a significant trust deficit, because it suggests to the public that even vital social movements are merely transient slogans to be leased by corporations until a more profitable message emerges, just like fly posting. Which brings me to the topic of whether stakeholder capitalism is therefore defunct. Because the performative version, fueled by cheap credit, certainly is. But the firms that are weathering this correction never treated social good as merely a communication strategy. For them, it represented an operational constraint that spurred innovation, which, as Patagonia's director noted, the success of the business derives from the constraints we impose on ourselves. Therein lies the true return on investment.
Dude, that was a powerful video.
Yeah, it was.
It was all BS. Oh my God. Look at it. We did it. We did it, guys. I want to hug you.
But Sam, look at the number. We got 6668. I don't know. That's a good symbol. Got a bit of an evil wheel there.
Okay, do we get a little AI thing celebrating it?
That's all I got right now. That's all I got right now.
We did it.
Yeah,
we did it, guys. We did it, dude. Rusty Shackelford taking shots at people. I used to rag on Shepard and Billis till he chilled out. Dude, Shepard is not chilling out. He's going too deep. He goes too deep, guys. My God, guys, we're at 3,500 people watching live. Do you understand the power of that?
Wow.
When you put it all together, 3,500 people. That doesn't include Rumble. So we're doing them. Yes, dude. I mean, today, I got to ask, is this the greatest ever or the greatest ever episode we've ever done? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. All right, spin the wheel. Then we're going to get into Sam's Corner.
We have to, because we cannot remain on this number, this unholy number.
We got to get off this unholy number.
Lady in Congress apparently was suing Starbucks because they weren't listing the ingredients on their drinks.
Oh, gosh.
And the pumpkin spice latte had the active ingredient of ammonia in it.
Oh!
Why?
They use it for food coloring to make it orange. Yeah, so
there's gotta be a better way.
In Europe, they list the ingredients and they use, I believe, carrot or beets or something. It's like a natural food coloring. But the U.S. Starbucks was using an ingredient that included ammonia in the pumpkin spice lattes to make them orange.
This is from yahoo.com. It says there's no pumpkin in it. However, the latte included 2 doses of caramel color level 4 with ammonia and contains the substance for methylamadazole.
What are we doing?
Well, I wonder why everyone's dying of cancer.
Because we're drinking ammonia.
It's completely over the top.
Completely over the top. These are butterflies. Killing the game. Crushing it. Just, oh my God.
Oh my God. Look at that. We got the 7,000.
What was the record again?
The record was 9,100, like right around there. That was like one of the first times we spun the wheel. It was like beginner's luck at this point.
How did we do that?
I don't know. The wheel was much more generous, but now it's become too smart.
The wheel is much more generous. Okay, here we go. These are the ones I wanted to play. We played a couple of them, but you'll love this story, dude. Damn. Ready? Here we go.
The CIA tested 128 beats per minute and found that it bypasses logic. They called it a weapon. We call it music. See, rhythm at 128 BPM doesn't just move your body, it shifts your brain, taps memory, activates joy, it alters consciousness. That's why the dance floor feels like church to some of us. House music changed my life. I used to wake up to rap, hard bars, hard energy. But once I started DJing, everything shifted. Now I start my mornings mixing at sunrise, and every session carves a better version of me out of the marble. I feel like I'm tuned to something higher. It's not just sound, it's system rewiring. Don't believe me? Just try my track I don't miss. Headphones in, volume up, one-way ticket to the locked-in factory. How you program yourself is everything. Input creates output, sound becomes state, and the more intentional the rhythm, the more refined the result. Your focus isn't random, your energy isn't accidental. It's coded by what you consume. So choose the frequencies that elevate, not just entertain.
Yeah, dude, big time. I actually thought it was a different video. That's a great video.
That guy loves his dance music, you know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He's very inspirational. He wants to share his dance music and 128 BPMs with everyone.
Here we go. Here's another one. This one's the one I thought we were playing.
You know that lottery winners have a statistically impossible connection to government agencies? When researchers analyzed major jackpot winners over the past 2 decades, they discovered something shocking. Nearly 40% had previous careers in intelligence, defense contracting, or federal agencies. The odds of this happening randomly? Less than 1 in 847 million.
Yeah.
But it gets stranger. These winners often donate massive portions back to government programs within months of winning. Some conspiracy theorists believe state lotteries use quantum computing to manipulate number sequences. They point to excluded combinations that would create too many winners and jackpots that mysteriously spike during budget crises. The timing seems too perfect. Major jackpots often occur just before states need emergency funding. Internal documents allegedly show research into probability manipulation using quantum algorithms. The same technology that can predict particle behavior could theoretically control random number generation. If true, the lottery isn't gambling at all. It's a sophisticated wealth redistribution system disguised as chance.
Yeah,
I'm with you, dude.
Isn't that interesting?
Dude, there's no other way to explain like how Jeffrey Epstein, his estate, won the Powerball. You know, I'm totally on board with that. Totally on board.
I think it's completely rigged, and yet another lie that we deal with. I think you'll love this one.
Is it what you guys keep tagging me in this? I already know it's gonna be some bullshit. I already know it's gonna be some fucking bullshit. What's gonna happen? Oh shit!
Oh, you fucking sister's dick! I don't understand. You should be put in jail, life in prison for that. What the fuck is this, buddy? What is that? Get the fuck out of here! Life in prison, no possibility of parole, asshole.
I'm a transformer. I'm a transformer.
Oh my God, that was crazy. Holy.
Oh, sorry, it's the wrong. I keep doing the wrong one. My apologies, dude. I'm a transformer.
It's a black dude with a ponytail.
Black dude with a ponytail. This one's interesting. Here we go.
Ow, bang! Honeymoon edition!
Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
They got married, dude. He bailed out a chick from prison and they got married.
Wow. I guess there are happy endings in this life.
That's just hot chick privilege right there, right?
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
Hot chick privilege. Here we go. I love this video.
You haven't seen this?
That's him.
Holy shit.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting, and they did a lot of blasting, even not going through the front door. You know, you think you go through the door. If you're a normal person.
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog.
But his death does not mark the end of our effort.
A beautiful dog. A talented dog.
We give thanks for the men who carried out this operation.
And I don't get any credit for this, but that's okay. I never do. But here we are.
May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
And I'm writing a book. I wrote 12 books. All did very well.
Oh, well.
It's
I love that,
a
dude.
beautiful piece of editing. So funny.
I'm
It
writing
really
a
is.
book. It's a great
Oh, well.
book. I loved it. Here we go. Here we go.
You keep calling 911, you could It's not.
All of you stupid, fat, fucking white privileged motherfuckers! It could take me money! And you do whatever the fuck you want! I wish I was a cop so I could shoot all of you! Come out! People are breaking the law! Come out! He didn't use his turn signal!
Brilliant.
That was
Brilliant.
great, dude. That was great. We're cooking with gas here,
Like
dude.
these guitar players now are so good.
They
Brilliant.
are
Great.
So good. Here we go. This one's a good one.
The biggest gang in my neighborhood was run by a guy with Down syndrome. We called him Fubar because he was fucked up beyond all repair. Now, the people in the community originally didn't think anything of it. They're like, oh, he has Down syndrome, let him. But eventually, shit got bad. He would only recruit other people with Down syndrome. So you'd see a group of Down syndrome drug dealers coming at you saying, hey, give me all your money. But make no mistake about it, Fubar was a fucking genius. And these Down syndrome guys are the strongest people you'll ever meet. They would selectively take down corners of each neighborhood until they controlled the whole city. A huge gang war broke out between the Mexicans and the Downies. Fubar, after 2 long years, wiped out all the Mexicans. Eventually, he died due to a SWAT raid. They fucking raided his house, threw a flashbang in the jacuzzi, which gave him a seizure and killed him. The poor guy had epilepsy. That was his weakness. If it wasn't for that, he'd be Pablo.
I hope that story is true because it's ready for a movie right now.
The Downs are rising, dude. The Downs are rising. This is a little weird video. Here we go. It's a little weird. Here we go.
5 best places in LA to get stabbed. Number 5, downtown LA. Classic place to get stabbed. And if you survive, you can get yourself a bacon wrapped hot dog. Number 4, the 405. I actually want to die every time I'm here. Number 3, Hollywood Boulevard. What's better than lying down next to tributes to the world's most famous stars, like Bill Cosby? Number 2, the other side of Hollywood Boulevard. Because if you don't get stabbed on one side, you'll definitely get stabbed on the other. And number 1, the Santa Monica Pier. Come at sunset and the lighting will be perfect for your last Instagram post.
That wasn't the video I thought I was going to show, but that's still a classic.
Helpful, very touristy, you know.
Yes, here we go. This one's the weird one. This is crazy.
Today's episode of Men Whose Downfall Was Lust. Well, let's just say this might be the craziest episode ever. The guy to my right, that's Ivan Williams. And the guy to my left, that's Lucien Brownlee. Lucien was Ivan's coach. In 2018, Williams met a young lady online, and they got close enough to the point Williams felt comfortable enough sending her intimate photos. And after he sent them, he was caught up in a blackmail situation because this young lady kept demanding him to send more photos or she would leak his photos that he already sent. And with Williams being a freshman, he was scared of losing his scholarship, so he had to do what she said. And she turned out to be, allegedly, Coach Brownlee. And after about a year, Williams had already sent multiple intimate photos, but the story gets even crazier. Brownlee comes to Williams and he says that he's getting blackmailed by the same girl, and she's threatening that if he doesn't do a sexual encounter with Williams, that she's going to expose them both, making him lose his job and making Williams lose his scholarship, allegedly. Man. And with Williams being under duress and fearing losing his scholarship and his intimate photos being plastered all over the net, he does get intimate with his coach on camera to send the young lady. After about 2 years, Williams got tired of being blackmailed and stopped following all of the demands. And unfortunately, when he did that, his photos did get leaked by alleged coach. And unfortunately, behind these photos, Williams did lose his scholarship and his housing. And when all the videos and photos of Williams got leaked, Williams realized that the video of him and his coach were not leaked. So that led him to believe that Brownlee was the one behind this all. And after that realization, Williams, rightfully so, filed a lawsuit not only against Coach Brownlee, but also against his head coach and the university. And there's no hard evidence against Brownlee, but you have to admit that if your coach comes to you and tell you he's being catfished and blackmailed by the same girl and she wants y'all to do intimate things, that's kind of weird not to take to the head coach, the police, or anybody. That's strange. And the lawsuit is still ongoing, so nothing has been decided yet, but I do hope Williams does get some type of justice from this situation. I empathize with Williams. He was 18, a freshman in college, but that goes to show you lust don't care how old you are. It can take over your brain at any time. It was unwise to send intimate photos to somebody you've never met before. Whoever was behind the blackmail, alleged Brownlee, that was a very lustful and evil act. Not only did they blackmail Williams to send more and more intimate photos and videos, but under duress, they also made him get intimate with a coach and film that as well, all to leak his photos anyway. That's just evil. But that goes to show you, man, it's a lot of lustful spirits out here, and you have to be careful who you are intertwining your energy with. So control your lust, man, or it will control and destroy you.
Okay, dude, that everyone keeps saying he was blackmailed by a black male.
Sounds logical, doesn't it?
Okay, this one's a good one too. Here we go.
Wondering what I'm like.
That was fire. I don't know why anyone gives a shit what she does. Okay, final one. This one's, this one's a little interesting. It's because it's basically like either go big or go home. Here we go. Last couple videos. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Here we go.
They will forget in a day, but if you shit yourself, they will remember for a lifetime. You gotta make big plays to be a big player.
That's kind of true, right? That's kind of true.
Well, you're right, but for the wrong reason.
Okay, this one's, I didn't know if I want to put it in, but I'm going to put it in. Here we go. It was just like my.
Hey, no, man, I'm here at work. I'm nasty and all that. I look over to the right. Boy, it's trashed. Yo, get out of there, Oscar. You gotta get out, man. Shit, plastic. She got you burning, cooking up right now. All right, fam, I'm leaving you, yo. You on your own. You on your own.
Come on, man.
Come on, you gotta get him out. You gotta get him out of trash. All right, our final video. It's a doozy. Here we go. Short but sweet. Here we go.
Human being, shut up.
The future lies in our hands.
We won't be silenced.
We won't be silenced.
We won't be silenced. We're saying the N-word.
We're saying the N-word.
We're saying the N-word.
We're saying the N-word.
We are saying the N-word.
That was it. That was our show for today. Over 3,500 people watching live. That was great. What a great show. I'm sorry. Was that vote now? Greatest show ever or the greatest show of all time? I can't tell. It was that dangerous.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great, dude. What a great show, dude. $1 Million estate, dude. I think that was. Hey, Midnight, as always, it was great to talk to you.
Yeah,
hi
great
from
time.
Boogie. Hi from Boogie.
Oh, we
Thank
know Boogie.
You. We know
That's
Boogie.
Yeah, Boogie is he's an OBDM fan. He's a Discord admin. He's one of the few people I've met in person. He's a good guy.
All right, dude. You have a little meetup, guys. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Leave a nice comment. Tell us you're our friends. Help the show. Help the show go to higher places. And, of course, Rusty Shackelford can't stop saying means thing about Shepard and Billis. We're not going to get into that, but thank you for the $4.99. We appreciate you. I love you guys. Support our Big Dumb Mouse podcast. Support all my podcasts. Go to my website, samtripoli.com. Go to OBD, our Big Dumb Mouse podcast. .com, our BigDumbMouth.com.
I need a better podcast name.
No, it's great. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you for dooming with us.